Hey everybody, Alex with AmericanMuscle.com. Today I'm bringing you my quick review and installation of Cervini's GT500 style lower grille, fitting the 2013 and 2014 Mustang GT V6 and Boss 302. So Cervini's GT500 style lower grille is going to be a great option for any Mustang owner out there that's looking to change up the looks of their front end, but for an owner that's on a budget out there, as this is going to be one of the most inexpensive lower grille options available on our website at the time of shooting this video. And right off the bat, one of the best aspects about this lower grille, as well as most if not all others for the 13 and 14 Mustang, is that it's not going to require any type of cutting or modification to your car. And for that, I'll be giving this a very easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and about a 30-minute to an hour job, and I'll have more for you coming up on that later. And while the Cervini's lower grille here is going to give you some of that great aggressive GT500 styling, due to the opening right here, it's actually going to help cool your engine down, which is a nice added benefit as well. Now looking to the construction and materials utilized by Cervini's, if you're unfamiliar with this outfit, they've been around for quite some time now. Their quality materials as well as the finished product is consistent throughout here, but taking a closer look on the perimeter, this is going to be manufactured out of a polyurethane material, and then internally that's going to be a black powder coated mesh grille, which is going to help flow more air to your rad, but going to prevent any type of debris from making contact with it. Now it goes without saying that this is going to look great on your Mustang by itself, but if you're looking for that full court press, I might personally suggest pairing this with their upper GT500 style grille just to tie everything together. But looks, materials, and functionality aside here, getting back to that pricing, just like I had said earlier, you're going to be spending $190 here, which again is going to make this the most inexpensive lower grille available at the time of shooting this video today for the 13 and 14 GT V6 and Boss 302. But looking outside of Cervini's along that same price range, or at least in the same neighborhood, there are a couple options out there from Roush, which can easily get up to about $200 or $300. There's a couple from Ford, but I honestly gotta tell you, for the money that's necessitated for it, it's just not aggressive enough, and I honestly think this is a steal. And just like I had mentioned a little bit earlier, guys, here, one of the best aspects about most, if not all, lower style grills for the 13 and 14, they're going to install without having to do any type of cutting, modification, or drilling to your Mustang. And for that, I'm still going to be giving this a very easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and about 30 minutes to an hour to get this onto your car. But looking ahead here, some things I'd make sure to have on hand are going to be a couple screwdrivers and a full socket set, but to begin, simply crack your hood, and then you're going to want to start by removing the push pins that are going to be on top of your rad cover, as well as the push pins underneath, and then the 4 bolts which are going to be holding your bumper into place. So after that, you're going to need to pull 3 screws out of each wheel well, followed by the 11 screws underneath the bumper itself. Now at that point, it's essentially just going to be clipped in, where you can then get a buddy or you can pry it off by yourself, but just be careful pulling it off so that you don't have any trouble putting it back on. So after that, what you can do is begin to remove your factory lower grille, and then what you can do is push it from the inside working out, and then you're going to need to simultaneously apply pressure on the pin so it wiggles itself out of place. So after that, you can then insert your lower grille through the front, placing the screen between the grille and the bumper, get your 2 screws in place on either side, and then you're good to go. So that then's going to conclude the installation, and that's my review of Cervini's GT500 style lower grille, fitting the 2013 and 2014 Mustang GT V6 and Boss 302, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.